Create a new paint layer. So whenever we paint for the very first time, I come down here to my paint tools and hit paint brush. It has to create a new paint layer. So as soon as I go to pick on the model, it'll bring up a create new paint layer dialog box. It has a name by default. It'll give it paint layer 1, and if there's already one, it'll make another one the next time around, but I have to have at least one paint layer. So I'm going to give it a name, something like base coat. Okay, so I might call it, tire black for the tires, and mag wheels silver or something like that. Then I'm going to pick the size of my image. So this is essentially the image we're painting on. So I like it at 2048, but you can move up to 4K, and this is getting to be much more popular as far as the size. But if we're going to go up to 8K, you really have to have that only on a Windows or a Linux system, and your machine has to have sufficient memory. So that is rather unique. So I'm okay with 2048 or 4K. And then save as. You can save it as a variety of different types of images. So this is behind the scenes, it's creating this, and I usually go with the TIFF 8-bit. And then the channel. We have different channels. Start off, we'll just go with the diffuse color, but we could put a glossy color on there. We could go with something that's incandescent if we're doing like a light bulb, TV screen, something to that effect. So we have different types of channels we can put our paint on. When we're done, we're going to say OK. We come over here into our layer dialogs window over here. You can see I have the base coat here. And so now that the base coat is, I come over my paintbrush, pick on my color. I'm going to pick on a nice deep blue color of my sports car, right? And I'll come down to flood paint layer. And I'll flood the whole paint layer, and boom, I can paint the whole car. So I might want to do that. You could say, well, I got blue wheels. Okay. Well, I can come over here and I can actually turn off the wheels. Now I could go back and go to my layers and flood my paint layer. And now I got my whole car blue in a jiff. And now I can start painting highlights and flames and decals and all that kind of good stuff that goes on a car, glass and all that other type of stuff. But I have to create one new layer. If I want to create additional layers, I come up to here and I get the same questions. I might say something like tire black or something like that for my wheels. And I'll say OK. And I've created another layer then. So creating a new paint layer in Mudbox.